All right, guys, what's going on? This is Will from Bosu, America. Well, got out early this morning. Looks like it's going to storm. I'll post this video later on today. But I wanted to talk about something. So, I repainted these wheels a couple days ago because they were old. And one thing I'll do, I'll just keep repainting wheels. And even though they're different, I wanted to paint these all the same. So, screw anybody who doesn't like it. I'm just kidding. I have a light addiction for wheels. Pretty much, if you look, I have so many different styles of wheels, especially OEM wheels. I actually have the set for those. I just put them on there because they were actually, the two in the front were bad, so I got to get two new tires. And I got some Stillies on this one, which I love, and in the wagon. Guy couldn't understand what I was doing with these two different sets of wheels. Well, basically, the back set are all for older Integra. No, I'm sorry, Acura Legend. And then the fronts are all for newer Acura Legend. I'm just paying homage to Acura and other countries that are called Hondas. Got a set over there too. So I still think my addiction is pretty light compared to some of my brethren who I know they got way more wheels than this, because I still got more wheels in the hallway and up in my house. But I refuse to slam this one. I like it the way it is. I got some more decals for it. I'm gonna put on there, leave it be. That one, I don't know. I want to get some chunkier tires for the front before I flip those off. And them back ones came off of an Acura. That one, I hate that car over there. This one, I'm actually taking the seats out of this one and put them in my wagon. These are luxury seats. I be forgetting the coupe seats are better. So I'm gonna flip those. And then the wagon, it's just a wagon. Wanted to get some stuff done before it started raining on me. But let me show you. Like I said, I think I have a light wheel addiction compared to my brethren. Ah, these things get heavier as time goes on. Oops, sorry about that. My hallway, I know I got too much stuff, but I try to keep it as condensed as possible. I got those two that's going on the Civic. I'm gonna get chunkier tires, another set of aluminum wheels, something on the bottom there, and some more upstairs. You know what? Let me set this down, see if I can set it. I should have had my tripod this morning, but I don't. So, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can just do this with one hand real quick. Yeah. Like I said, I have a light addiction compared to my brethren. I got friends that got some serious tire issues, but mine are kind of more OEM. Yeah, I got that bumper I'm trying to get rid of that I had on the Civic. Funny as it sounds, that aftermarket bumper's too heavy. That's too heavy. So I put my other bumper back on, which actually, I didn't even show you. I know I'm talking low because I'm out of breath. Okay, so on the Civic, I went back to, this thing is clean, but this thing's a piece of shit though. I hate this car. I hate to tell that car that, but I hate you. On the Civic, I have some more hood things I'm gonna cut right here and there, but what I did is I went back to the old days of air dams. That ain't nothing but sheet metal. Sheet metal pulled across. I know the words are messed up, but I just wanted to put some stickers on there because I didn't like the way it looked. But that is an old style air dam. My dad taught me that. Basically, what you would do is just take a piece of sheet metal and then just go across. If it gets messed up, you get another piece of sheet metal. See, the thing about building things, like I talked about this comes off of a truck visor, and I just turned it into a wing. See, the thing is, building back in, I guess in my days, was you really actually built your car. You actually, I'm sorry, I got that sun back there. You actually, wow, that looked wild. You really actually, I should have had my tripod. You actually built your car. And that's the problem with today. Look at this, look at the difference of that. That's the difference today where most of the car builders is. Not the problem today, I'm just saying that's the problem with some car builders here in Cincy. I don't really even hang with nobody. I just hang by myself. I used to go to some car meets, but it was the weirdest thing. I drove all three of my cars at one time. One car wasn't fast enough, one car wasn't low enough, and one car was low and too low. I was like, it's just like, well, I said, it doesn't matter. They my cars. And I don't understand why you got mismatched wheels. I said, what the weird thing about wheels to me is, for years and years, I would always lose a wheel somehow. Bent it, smashed it, and then what would really piss me off is the wheel would be an aftermarket wheel and they don't make no more. And when they don't make no more wheels, guess what? You're basically stuck with 3 wheels, and now what you gonna do? So I remember my dad said one time he didn't give a damn. He said if he wanted his wheels to look the same, he just paint them all the same. So sometimes I'll paint all my wheels the same, and sometimes I'll leave them another color, because I like to have very distinctive look at my cars, and I'm gonna keep doing that forever. I'll never stop doing distinctive looks, because if you look like everybody else's car, then you done did a bad job. I don't want my Honda to look like no other guy's Honda around here. I don't want none of my wagons. I don't want none of my cars to look like anything else somebody else has built. So I steer really clear from trying to build like somebody. Now, I will take ideals. Man, it's about to storm in a minute around here. I'll take ideals and see something pretty cool, but a lot of times it's weird. I feel there's a weird thing about building your car a certain way, because I remember one guy said I had too many stickers on my car. A lot of stickers on your car. I'm like, what the fuck, is it bothering you? And I found out that that does bother people, because they want the ideal first. And if they ain't got the ideal first, they'll just fuck with your idea and talk garbage. I found out later on that, I'm like, you don't say nothing about their Jordan symbols, you don't say nothing about race cars, you don't say nothing about, anything that has decals. But my car, as a normal person, I'm not allowed to have stickers on my car. Believe it or not, I'm a commercial artist by trade. So I make decals. I have cutters. My friend Chuck taught me a lot about the business, and that's what I do. And sometimes I want to put more stickers on cars, but I stop. But probably next summer, I'm going to tear that whole Civic apart. If it's still running or something, I wanted to turn it into a little mini pickup truck. I just never got around to it because I like having carriers on top of all of them. So that's just kind of like my opinion. I like building my cars the way I build my cars. Sometimes I change up the ideal, sometimes I don't. But one thing I will say, there was a young lady at an auto parts place, and I hadn't seen her for some years because I worked in a certain area. And when I pulled my car up, she says, "I knew that was you I knew that was your car when you pulled up." She said, "You have a very distinctive style of tuning your cars." And then also she said, "You inspired me to build my car whatever way I want to," which is kind of what we go for out here. But you can't do that all the time, because everybody be like, "What you running? CO2? Boost? I got a K10 over a 445566 block." It's like they're assholes about the whole information game. It's like, since you get the information, you don't got to bang nobody over their head with it. Like, so you mean you still got a single jingle? You ain't gonna B18, H23 swap? I don't want to do swaps no more. I've only did a few in my lifetime, to be honest. I've only did a couple swaps. I ain't did a bunch of them. Worked on tons of cars, but not a bunch of swaps, because I don't too much care for them. Now I like to drive my cars what they worth. Now my Civic, I am going to take that engine out in about another year if I'm still kicking with that one, and I'm going to rebuild that single jingle all over again so it lasts a little longer. But as I was saying about the young lady, she said she had been she went to a little high school up there where I worked, and she says her and a bunch of friends, she showed me her phone. She had pictures of like massive my cars, and she said, "We actually will take pictures of your car because we like the stickers and the ideals." And there was another guy come out in the back and says, "Hey, that's the one, I know you." He just said, "I know you. I don't even know this young man." And he said, "Man, we used to walk past your job when we went to school, and we just love your cars because they were just stuff we've never seen here in Cincinnati." I said, "Oh, there's guys here that do it. There's guys. It's not many black guys that I know here that do it. I don't know none really offhand. I know 2 guys, and those 2 guys are here or there. I don't know." But he says, "Man, I always been inspired." He was like, "Hey man, you want to check my ride out?" Went in the back. He had like a slammed Nissan 240SX hatchback, which I haven't seen in years. And I was like, "Wow, that thing is ratted the hell out." And he was like, "That's exactly what I was going for." He was like, "You want to go around the corner?" I was like, "Nah." He's like, "Hop in, man." It took me around the corner and everything. He said it just had like a little boost, all this stuff. He said, "But I just like to keep it just plain Jane." I said, "This plain Jane rat." But like I was getting back to, I have a small fetish with wheels. It's not as big as most of my brethren who I do know across seas that have room full of rims. I have some upstairs, some in the hallway. I need to put the rest up, but I think I'm done. I might collect just 2 more if I can find them. But for right now, I have plenty of wheels on these. My next thing is I'm going to work on the coupe. The coupe needs knuckles. So I'm going to have a fun time getting those off at the junkyard, because you can just take them off and keep it moving. But when I get home, I want to figure out what's going on with these. I may just, because you have to take the discs off here. They've been sitting for too long. Not unless I can get them to just grind down. I don't know. I'll probably grind the brakes down and then put a new set of brakes on it. That's what I might do. So I might go ahead and just fix the brake line, grind down the brakes really bad, and then see if I could, I don't know, who knows. All right, guys, this is Will from Bosu, America. I was just out early in the morning light tuning, and just wanted to give kind of an idea of what I do, because most people be like, man, I can't roll mismatch wheels. Every time I get a set of rims, I would wind up destroying one, and then I would have 3. Matter of fact, let me see. Matter of fact, I had a set of 4 of these, and then 2 got bent. That was the end for that. And then I had a set of those. 2 got bent, still got 2 left. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, guys. Catch you later.